Welcome back to the Trading Places Minute. This is the show where we discuss the film Trading Places 1 minute at a time. My name is Tom Taylor, and here is my friend Mike.
Hola.
Hola. Mike DiMaria, that is. And then over here on this side, we got Dan Lewis.
This is the show where we discuss
Trading
Places. You just don't get it.
This is a pill for the
Worms to ex-girlfriends.
We are we're here to talk about minute 54 of Trading Places. Minute 54 begins with Jamie Lee Curtis getting into the cab as Lewis, on his knees, implores her to wait. She patiently rolls down the cab window as he proclaims that he has over $150,000 in that bank and accuses her of not caring since she was in on what is happening to him. Her heart of gold being touched. Please don't interrupt the bookends. Please, I beg of you. This is point of order. Her heart of gold being touched, she tells him to come over to the cab, inspects his hands, confirms that they are the hands of a money guy, and tells him to get in. That's what happens.
That is, again, the whole minute. We probably shouldn't call it bookends.
That's
going to be the entire minute, which is fine. That is what happens.
Yeah, painting a picture for the listener who might not have the movie broken up by minutes.
Yeah.
Well, you want a sketch. You don't want a Rembrandt.
Right. Well, I didn't get into, the quality of light, or I didn't even mention him being on his knees. There were a lot of, I did a little, it was a quick little sketch.
Where are you right now? You're not in your basement control center.
No, I'm in my bedroom. It's summertime, and so there's more people all over the house at different times and stuff, so it's a whole thing. So I gotta, sometimes I have to.
You don't have control over your household?
I'm not the master of my domain, no.
But he does have a big professional headset with a big professional microphone.
Yeah, that looks super cool.
The big professional head.
Except he's been yelled at. Go upstairs, Tommy.
Not today, Tommy. You and your friends can go talk in your room.
But there's a lot going. There's a lot established in this minute.
Yes.
First, he says, I have over $140,000 in that bank, which to me doesn't seem like a lot for him.
Until you adjust
$50,000.
Right, but he's riding around in Rolls Royce. He's living in that big row house. Unless all of that is given to him by the trust or something, whatever it is, he doesn't have a lot of money on his own. That's a lot of money, but I would expect him to have a lot more in the bank, wouldn't you?
Well, for one thing, it's
$400,000 or so.
Yeah, it's like $470,000 today. Okay. So that's a lot of money.
Just in the bank?
And it does seem like he's got a house and a car that he probably doesn't pay for, and a butler.
Doesn't count investments.
Yeah.
Anything else like that?
Between the cushions of the couch, that's another one.
Yeah, you add that.
But he did say, he does make a really good point, and it hits home with her. He's like, you helped him put me here, because she did.
Yeah.
Without knowing, but she did. So that kind of changed that, she has to help him in a sense.
She knows something's up.
Although it does seem that even as she's rolling down the window, before he makes his plea, she's kind of smiling in a way like, all right, I'm not going to ditch this guy. Like, well, I'll hear him out, and I'm probably already sold.
Yeah, and she also doesn't need to believe him in particular, because he is just a man on his knees. And she's showing herself to be better than the other people in the movie, in that she is seeing a man on his knees and she's helping rather than hurting him.
And she's still doing it with a smile, and she's doing it in a way that's still kind of loose. She's smiling and she's chewing her gum, and she's still going to help him. Mm-hmm. But I think she has the temperament to help in this situation, because I don't think she's affected by any of this.
She, again, is the clothespin, because we get him, he's on his knees, and they got the clothespin sculpture behind him, and she's like, get up off your knees, Louie. And again, she's supporting, she's lifting him up. It's a whole thing. She is his clothespin.
And plus, just on a practical level, she has less to lose. I mean, she's got her little hovel apartment in the slums there of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
What's she going to do? Help a guy a little bit? Probably, what's she going to do? Take her for all her money? I guess she does have some money. We don't know that yet, but...
That is true. You could take her T-bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figure. I don't know, but he is on his knees. A nice little parallel to earlier.
Yeah.
With why can't I think of his name?
Eddie Murphy. Oh, Eddie Murphy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that.
He's on his knees. They're both on their knees, and they lift him up. She's like, "Get off your knees," and he's just standing in the street on his knees. Is exactly like Eddie Murphy. Yeah. He's reached that point.
She's like two Philadelphia cops lifting him up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was kind of his low point right there, pretty much.
I guess. Well, I don't know. He dresses up as Santa Claus.
Yeah, he hasn't eaten salmon yet.
Santa's the low point.
That's the low point. Everybody's
but this is the beginning of him getting help. Basically,
that's a low point in my life. Is watching that. If they asked me one day, what was the lowest point in your life? It was watching him watching Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah,
eat hairy salmon.
Eat a salmon through a fake beard. You know, those fake beards has those kind of weird plasticky hair.
It's the same stuff they use for like fake spider webs or something. Ugh.
There's not a food in the world good enough for me to eat through one of those beards.
Oh,
even the finest chocolate mousse or creme brulee.
What if it was like woven into like shredded wheat or something? Like I'm trying to think of a food that would hide that enough, but maybe
nothing.
Maybe there's
nothing that could. Right.
That's
It'd have to be pureed into a soup, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Are you saying he would have to wear a beard made of shredded wheat?
No, I'm just trying to. He'd be eating shredded wheat, but the beard would be. I don't know what we're talking about either. But to go along with it, I don't know.
We haven't even gotten to that point, so we'll have that discussion.
I'm starting to get ill now. I'm starting to get ill.
It's so gross.
I do have this reoccurring dream.
And
it happens once, and it's disgusting as can be. It's that my mouth is completely filled with fingernails.
Oh, I've heard of
it. And people are trying to talk to me, and every time I try to talk, I'm spitting out.
I've heard of this. I've heard of other people with this.
Chewing nails or fingernails.
I never heard of this one.
And it keeps just filling up, and I can't get it out. And I want to shoot myself in my dream.
I had a friend who said that he had the same dream, but with like paper clips. He had paper clips in his mouth.
The metal in your teeth.
The metal's worse.
Oh, and I had one where I had pubic hair in my mouth, and the entire dream.
Come on, get out of here!
Stupid.
That was no dream.
And then he realized he was awake and he was in prison.
Yeah.
He was somebody's bunkie.
My pillow was gone and shoved up my ass.
I had a dream I was choking to death on a sausage, and I had pubic hair in my mouth. And I didn't know what's going on.
Pubic hair in my mouth.
Big epic dream that I was doing 10 years to life because of
having a mouthful of pubic hair is really more of a daydream for me.
I had a dream I had missed finals, and then I was panicking, and then I woke up and I was blowing a guy in prison. I said, "Oh, thank God."
Yeah, two things you realize though is when you woke up is A, you didn't wake up, and B, you weren't in prison. You were just at some
that was my excuse.
Some discreet meeting spot in Oak Park, Illinois. Behind the third oak tree, not the second, the third. The second one is where the knitting club meets.
I always wondered if, because you know, you have like a really nice dream, and you're like, I just want to get back to the dream. Like you wake up and you try to go back to sleep real fast so that you can try to get back to it. I don't know if you do that.
Oh, sure.
I was wondering that about if you're in prison, or let's say you're in a North Korean prison, and then but you have a nightmare, not a dream.
Yeah.
And the nightmare is like a giant monster is chasing you through a field or something. And you're super scared and you wake up and you're like, shit, I'm in prison.
Yeah.
I want to get back. I want to get back to the nightmare where I was running from an animal in a field.
Yeah.
I think that's a joke right there to be workshopped.
Okay.
Well, sort of the flip side of the top secret thing.
That's when you wake up and your head's just being pushed into a pillow. You're like, please, can I go back to the gorilla that was in the basement? I
sure wish I had a mouthful of fingernails right now.
And then you hear a voice, that could be arranged.
Yeah, sure. Right. Yeah, that's next. Just you wait.
We could do that too. I mean,
we could do that whatever. It's not all about me.
I know a guy.
We got time.
I know a guy in cell block C. Got a lot of fingernails saved up.
His trimmings. He keeps his trimmings, and I think we can buy him for 4 or 5 cigarettes.
Sure.
Put that on the say no.
I have a point to make about this minute. I always talk. I've never been able to correctly, I don't think, express what I see in John Landis movies, the way he frames stuff, and the kind of simple, sort of locked down totally straightforward, almost boring kind of framing he does sometimes.
Yeah, kind of boring like this conversation.
No, but like look the shot where she says, "Get off your knees, Louis." Like we've had all these close-ups of her in the cab and long shots of him on his knees, but then we cut to a long shot of her in the cab, and it's just the cab is just perfectly framed in the thing. It's just very straightforward and boring and kind of blank, but it's something about cutting to that as she's saying, "Get off your knees, Louis." That's like a very John Landis thing, and I like it. I like it.
So's flying helicopters into their actors.
Sure. I mean, he tried that once.
At least that was a still shot, though.
He begged off of that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. But you know what it reminds me? It reminds me of the kind of blank expressions on comic strip characters like Charlie Brown or something. Like they'll have kind of like a blank expression on their face, but they're saying something funny, and you have to kind of read into their expression or something. That's kind of like what these very plain shots are like. You kind of have to meet the shot halfway or something.
Yeah, it's like you have to. It's like we talked about with the montage experiments. Like, you bring the understanding of what's happening into and then you imbue the character with the feeling that is natural given the context.
Yeah.
And that's an interesting comparison.
I thought so too. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that this is lost a little bit sometimes with a lot of modern television making.
Oh yeah.
And filmmaking, where the handheld camera is now way more popular than it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it off-putting a lot of times.
I feel like I've gotten so used to it, I don't even notice it anymore. But it is annoying once you pick up on it. It's just settle down. Like, it's suddenly real.
I'm afraid
the camera's moving around.
Really static shots are gonna start looking the way that old footage looks to us now. I'm afraid that that's what's happening. But I think that these static kind of compositions are better overall for. Yeah, I don't know if you're trying to make a movie. You're trying to make a movie and you're trying to plan how it's going to be edited out and do all that. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old dinosaur, but give me Hitchcock any day.
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to be an observer. So you're supposed to be just kind of sitting back and watching the scene in the room. So the camera doesn't have to move every 3 seconds. Yeah. It doesn't have to be anxiety ridden.
I don't like to think about the camera.
Right.
And when it's handheld, I think about it way too much.
Yeah.
I think because you're no longer, when a camera is static, I'm probably talking on my ass here, but when a camera is static, you don't have any reason to think about it. You're just looking into a room.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the camera is moving, it's sort of meant to copy a documentary style that our brains are used to, and so they are expecting that you'll just read it that way.
Yeah, this is
versus
really
thinking about the fact that there is a camera sitting there, and which I can't get out of. I can't get my head out of when I watch Succession or any of these shows.
Yeah.
Or The Office would just do the same trick over and over and over again.
Yeah, of course.
Which works the first time when you see like the original Office or something, the British one. It works because the entire concept is that it's a documentary.
It is a documentary, yeah.
But then you watch the later Office, and it's not really. It's like they keep that going, although they just keep using the same camera tricks over and over again.
They stopped the documentary making, in a sense.
Yeah, it's like they stopped sort of referring to it anymore or anything. I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, it's like
I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I just don't like it.
No, it makes sense, but it's the same thing like with The Sopranos. There was, after a while, the therapy was gone. The therapy, if you go to the first few episodes, it was really
construct.
But that was the whole point of it, was that you had a mob boss that was having anxiety attacks and went to therapy.
Yeah.
And that was the whole, and then it just became a mob,
We just started rewatching that, like, as we record this.
I've still never seen it.
3. You've never seen The Sopranos?
Yeah,
I got yelled at for expressing surprise that you hadn't seen something a couple episodes ago, but now I'm expressing. You haven't seen The Sopranos? What the hell's the matter with you? You're kidding, right? You're kidding.
I hate it.
I mean,
I hate it so much. I can't tell you how much I hate it.
It's
Why
funny,
is anyone ever surprised that someone has not seen any particular thing. It's one thing to say. It's one thing. I've never eaten a hamburger.
Right.
I mean, I've always wanted to. I just haven't had a chance.
Some things just seem so ubiquitous and so unavoidable that my initial reaction is surprise.
To you. But there's got to be 10 of those for me.
When you first say that, it hits my experience, which is that how could you possibly have avoided The Sopranos? It was all anybody talked about for 6 years. So,
because I was busy, like a lot of people on Earth.
Exactly. You couldn't spare 1 hour a week.
Doing some other thing. It's not like I sat there going, God damn it, what do I watch? Well, I guess there's nothing. Over and over and over again for 6 years.
I wish somebody made a show about a mob boss having anxiety attacks and going into therapy.
It's not even that I didn't want to watch it. And that's
I'm not mad at you.
Point.
I'm just pointing at you.
But you said it's stupid, so you made a conscious effort not to watch it.
No, I didn't say that's stupid. I didn't say
it's stupid. My reaction is stupid.
The idea that I'm just sitting there looking for something to watch and that I don't know what to do and that stupid, I know I've been reading something in the news for 6 years at Saganos, Sotinis, so I don't know what it is. I can't think of it. And then I've just chosen repeatedly to not watch it, and I've just been so in the dark about it. And then later on, it's expressed as though it's some sort of miraculous, like I danced through laser beams to not see it. It's absurd.
Well, part of the surprise too is that I think you would like it.
Now that's different. Now that's what I consider to be the MacGruber effect of you like something a lot and you want other people to like it as much as you do. That's entirely
You could also call it the Fargo effect. I turned you on to Fargo, which I was not surprised that you hadn't seen it because that show's kind of under the radar.
Not all of Fargo was particularly great, but
did you finish it?
A lot of it was good. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
I think it's like I think Dan will have the same reaction that I had to it. Like that's so stereotypical. It's just I don't need to watch another mob show about everybody being a Goomba.
I wonder if that guy's going to get his legs broken.
Hey, you know, I don't need to hear that every 5 seconds. But then if you approach it like it's kind of a parody of it, and it's actually kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Like, and the actors kind of know that it is, and the jokes that they're doing are kind of like so over the top, stereotypical that that's the reason for it. And then I rewatch it, you know, the clips of it because I just watch clips and everything in my life, anyways. That it's funny. Okay, that gives me something to laugh about.
Well,
sure.
I'm of two minds about the mob thing because on the one hand, it's like you go, oh, we've seen this, you know, we've so much. But it's weird how for some things we treat it that way. For other things, we just make it a genre. Like in other words, like cowboy movies. No one went, I know how the cowboy is.
Another horse.
It was like a genre. So people like it because it's that.
Yeah.
So I for a good mob movie, it's like you could just keep making them. I don't know.
Well, I mean like Goodfellas and stuff like that. Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like on the one hand, I see what you're saying. You're like, yeah, I know it's going to be the Goombas and all those stuff. On the other hand, I'm just like, well, that's a genre that I tend to enjoy because it is an interesting thing that was occurring in this country and probably still does on some level, but not the way it used to. Not where the guy. But
if you're talking about
Lufthansa,
Lufthansa heist,
Jimmy,
firing the gun out the window through the paper bag.
Yeah.
I'll tell you every time I reference or every time I see Lufthansa or I'm looking at flights, I just say heist.
It's heist.
I go,
You're not alone.
Lufthansa heist.
Yeah.
And every time I board a Lufthansa flight, I'm like, ooh, wonder if this is going to be heisted.
Meanwhile, it's just an airline. That's all it is.
They don't know what you're talking about. They're looking at you like, Guten Tag. I go, heist, Lufthansa heist. Do you know anything about it? They're just speaking German to you.
Yeah.
Like, forget about it.
I wasn't born yet. Leave me alone.
Know your history, goddammit.
Yeah. Read the Constitution. Hey, what other movie does this minute remind me of? When she's looking at his hands, and she's saying, "You never did a day's work in your life," or whatever.
Yeah, that's for you to answer.
Don't know.
You don't know. You
I
sons
don't
of
think
bitches.
I know.
No, it's all right. Jaws. Oh, the answer's Jaws. That's the hint.
I got that anyways.
You got city hands, Mr. Hooper. You've been counting money all your life.
Oh, the Robert Shaw.
Yeah. That's what you and your stuff. I could see Tom sitting in his easy chair with his son saying, you know, son, this is what I think.
Yeah, remember that shark movie we saw, son?
Oh, my
Let's
God.
make a connection. Let's make a cross-movie connection.
Oh, my God.
There's okay. I'll make an inter-movie connection. Inside she says, "You never did a hard day's work in your life, huh?" And they cut to him, and the look on his face reminds me of when Frank Oz calls out his American Express Gold Card. He's kind of got this look on his face, like he's being called out for his wealth and privilege, and he doesn't know how to react. He's not comfortable. It doesn't sit well with him.
I see it differently.
Oh,
I see it. I agree. It's a learning moment. I think it's a learning moment from him that sets up his connection with Billy Ray. Because his whole life he's looked down upon people who use their hands for a living.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying, I'm going to help you. You look like you've never had a hard, would she say like an honest day's work or something like that, or a hard day's work. Mm-hmm. And it's like the beginning of him starting to realize that, not everybody is as privileged as him and have had to work hard for a living. That's the way I see it. But don't ask me.
No, I don't think our answers are contradictory. I think they go along with each other, hand in hand. As Mike rubs stuff on his hands. That was well timed.
There's some lotion there.
What scent is that, Mike?
It's just this body lotion.
Aspartame.
Does lotion work?
It does in some ways.
It works. It works like in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But does it really work? Is it really doing anything in the long run?
I find that it moisturizes. Yeah,
because your hands are dry.
Moisturizes in the long run. In other words, my hands are dry. I've been washing too many dishes. Mm-hmm. Or they're dry or something, and I put some lotion on. That feels good. Yeah. But is there like any long-term effect whatsoever?
In the winter, my ankles and legs get really itchy in the winter, in the dry winter months, and so I will if a few days in a row, if I use lotion on them, then that lasts me a little while.
There's something about Tommy's ankles and legs being itchy that's funny to me.
Make me nervous, yeah.
Now let me tell you about my scrotum in the winter and in the fall.
It's very wrinkly.
On camera,
a little squishy.
On camera, I've rubbed lotion on my hands, and I'm rubbing the excess on my elbows. And I'm saying,
supple.
You know what rubbing lotion on my elbows makes me think about? I just picture it. Tommy sitting in bed and Jody doing this, rubbing lotion on her elbows, and she said, Tom, I was thinking about it.
Yeah,
I don't want you hanging out with that Michael kid anymore.
like the end of a Brady Bunch episode.
Yes.
Yeah, they always end up in the bed, and she's rubbing lotion.
Yeah,
and
it's like summing up the day.
Yeah, and that's where they've had these grand thoughts, and then they're going to say, Tommy, I don't want you hanging out with that Michael kid anymore.
I think you should tell Mike and Dan to fuck themselves next time you talk.
Or is this why can't? No, what would it be if you saw Mr. Brady rubbing lotion on his hands, on his elbows? It's very gender specific.
Mm-hmm. That is a gender-specific move. You're right.
No,
there's so much. There's so much. There's so much like male, grooming stuff and manscaping. Like that seems like that line is shifting a little bit. Like,
well, it would always show like the Brady kids like combing their hair over like a gorilla.
I think when you first had two people in bed together on television, I don't know was that Ozzie and Harry or one of those shows.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe it was Brady Bunch. It was considered risque
70s
to not be because they had separate beds. In some of these other ones.
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, you're rubbing lotion on the elbows. And the next thing you know, it's unsimulated digital stimulation.
Yep.
Okay, what movie is this from? Well, it ain't Ozzie and Harriet.
That's Raising Arizona.
What does he do right after he says it?
He leans out the door and he grabs the Huggies off the street.
The Huggies,
as they drive by.
Grabs the Huggies.
They had to circle back.
That's a really good
Take these Huggies and any cash you got.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh, damn it. You know what? I'm in a different location. That means I don't have the trivia cards. No, Jimmy.
How did you not think of that?
I didn't.
And you said trivia, which
I did. I triggered it.
Well, look it up.
Yeah,
Just look up some random trivia.
Maybe
there's some Trading Places trivia. Let's see.
Oh, random trivia.
Trading Places trivia.
What the hell does that mean?
How easy is that?
At what point during the movie does Valentine mention his astrological sign? No, at one point during the movie, Valentine mentions his astrological sign. What is it?
What is the sign?
Billy Ray Valentine, Capricorn. That's when he's in the car.
Ooh, you can actually submit it. Correct.
Oh.
I got some list somewhere, some Chinese list.
Okay. Ophelia, played by Jamie Lee Curtis, earns her living as a prostitute. A little background there. On the night that Winthrop is sick in bed with the flu, what kind of flowers does Ophelia's client bring to her?
I'm gonna say roses.
Yeah, very good.
That's pretty basic. Yeah.
Because Winthrop is in bed with the flu, Ophelia is forced to turn down her client for the evening by saying that her mother just arrived for a visit. That's a little extra.
Good
True.
Lord, Tom, what? How do you prepare for this and you don't think about this big part of the show?
Because there were so many other elements. I have no defense. There were just other elements. I had to grab a different mic. I had to do a thing.
Defense.
I have no defense. I am prostrate before you. I could run downstairs really quick and get the cards. You want me to do that?
What hoofer danced with a mouse in the film Anchors Away?
Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly. Hoofer.
Never saw it, but Gene Kelly.
Never heard of that.
I'm gonna run and get the cards. Is that cool? Should I go get the cards?
Just get the cards. I don't know why you didn't do that in the first place. Gonna get the cards. Get the cards. Tommy's getting the cards. What do you want to do, Mike?
Well, this is weird because it says the answer. What hoofer danced with a mouse in the film Anchors Away? The answer is the shootist.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because I'm checking the other.
You've got a malfunction there.
No, because the other answer.
It's Gene Kelly.
What was known as the Spice Island? The answer is India. Who told a Senate committee Billy Carter is not a buffoon, a boob, or a wacko?
Billy Carter.
And the answer is Attica State Prison. Yeah, these are wrong. Okay. All right. Back to baseball.
And the answer is Attica Prison. Attica. Billy Carter. Billy Carter. They got it all wrong.
I'm a fucking star.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Yeah. The Tigers are what, three games below 500?
Horrible.
3 games below 500.
They absolutely suck. And Torkelson, of course, was finally sent down. Thank goodness.
That prick.
I can't handle Torkelson.
Oh, don't get me started.
Just do your job, Tom.
I just don't understand. I just should have been a baseball scout because I don't understand how they don't see it. I don't understand how they watch Spencer Torkelson and think that he's going to be good. I just don't get it. Like it's I don't know. Forget it.
Because they still think like, they look at somebody's character and
Well, they looked at his stats in college, but you're talking about a first baseman, spring-loaded dummy.
I have the cards. I got the cards.
I'm all pissed off about the Tigers now. Just so annoying.
When are you not pissed off about the Tigers?
What Hank Williams number advises? Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gayo.
Philly crawfish pie and a dilly gumbo. Tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Amio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gayo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on.
What's the name of that song then?
On the bayou.
Oh, okay. According to this,
Jambalaya.
According to this, it's
Jambalaya.
According to this, it's Winston Churchill. So these are all wrong.
They're all wrong. It's jambalaya for God's
It shows
sake.
the front of the card and then it shows the back of the card, and they don't align.
But it's
That's
not
stupid.
the same card.
See, this is what happens when Tom doesn't do his job.
Okay, but now I'm doing my job. I got the cards. I got a new card from the Trivial Pursuit Flicks edition from Hollywood Flicks from 1989.
Now, Tom, go make me a cup of coffee.
Aw, man. That's not my job description.
Just get to
Jimmy
the
will get it for you.
please. There's no
Jimmy, get him a cup of coffee, will you?
Let's just get right through it, please.
Who performed Paul Newman's pool shots in The Color of Money?
Paul Newman.
I'm going to say Paul Newman. That's a trick question. It is Paul Newman.
I've read about that before.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah.
What steamy movie was the first to give Kathleen Turner a starring role? I will say Body Heat.
Oh, Body Heat.
That'd be Body Heat.
Basically, what was her first starring role? Body Heat. It was steamy.
Not enough stuff described as steamy anymore.
Yeah. What do they use instead?
What was the song that was
clammy?
Color of Money when they're shooting? It was like the was it Eric Clapton?
Werewolf of London.
Oh, it was Werewolf.
It's in the way that you
I was hoping you wouldn't sing it because now it's going to be stuck in my head all day. I hate that song. I hate Eric Clapton. I hate that dumb turd. People are going to mourn when he dies, and I'm going to say good riddance. Who needs him?
Eric Clapton. They're going to talk all about his guitar playing and everything. Eric Clapton sucks.
He sucks. I like Cream.
His music sucks.
And that's
he sucks. 100% right, Tom. You are 100% right on this.
Thank you, Dan.
Cream is good largely because of the other two musicians. But Clapton, I suppose, is sometimes a nice guitar.
He had some good stuff.
To the band.
He had some good stuff.
But to talk about Clapton as though he's some kind of great guitar hero is absurd.
Or even hell. To say nothing of his lack of skills as a songwriter. All those songs are just rotten.
Guarding a kid who's walking toward a window.
Keeping a kid away from windows.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Take it easy.
He's bad at it. Am I supposed to say he's good at it?
Yeah.
Let's not
he's better at that than he is guitar.
He got rich off it. You got to give him that.
I'm sorry.
All right, stop. Let's just cut that out.
I'm sorry. Cut that bit.
Got a hit song.
Yeah, you might want to cut that out. We don't need to go on record. And then go back where I said something negative about Sarah Silverman. I said that.
Okay,
cut out all.
Give me some silence for editing.
Okay.
Clapton sucks.
Okay, just put
Clapton
that in
sucks.
There. Damn it on Garza.
Damn it on Garza and Mark Campbell.
Start dropping that in. Sucks. You know what? Drop that in at the end every once in a while between like Mark Campbell, damn it on Garza, Clapton sucks.
Clapton sucks. Captain America, Clapton sucks. Nathan Schuckman, yeah.
Yeah.
Clapton sucks, yeah.
All right. What part of Dr. Herfer's anatomy is Dolores prone to sucking in The Man with Two Brains?
Why'd you not tell his name?
That's how it's spelled. HFUHRU.
Oh, that might have been his.
You pronounced it wrong.
Fur. All
right, I'm over this question already.
The answer is his finger. Suck my toes.
Gross.
What 1984 Diane Keaton movie is based on a John le Carré novel?
I don't know any 84 Diane Keaton movies.
Is it drummer drummer girl? I was right. Look at me.
Amazing.
Again, that's just like perusing the VHS shelves at the rental store.
Jesus, Tom. These things. Tom, do me a favor and put the cards back. Go put them back down.
I can't do that until I finish. I'm physically unable to put them back until I finish the card.
Put the candle back.
Put the candle back.
Put the coffee down. What body part does Dennis claim there is no poem in praise of in Out of Africa? Why do we have all these body part questions?
And Out of Africa questions.
Out of Africa. The foot. Who cares? Oh,
I would say, the elbow.
That's a better answer than the foot, but what are we going to do? What vampire flick has a name parodying a Glenn Miller song title?
Transylvania 6, 5000.
Absolutely. You are correct.
I do know Glenn Miller because my mom likes Glenn Miller.
Sure. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I gotta go.
If you're looking at Mount Vesuvius in person, in which European country would you find yourself? Italy, Switzerland, or Hungary?
Italy.
The answer is true.
When you are in a country, no matter what, you are in a country. That's fair.
To what sport do the Marquis of Queensberry rules apply?
Boxing or fighting. Yeah.
That's this, right?
Yeah.
That's the fisticuffs.
The quiet man.
Well, the answer is tooth.
Okay, good.
Okay, that's good.
Great. This is we're doing an absurdist thing, a Dada trivia.
Do we do another flicks card?
The Boonwell film.
Flicks.
Do we do another flicks? Okay.
Yeah, all right, do it.
What 1987 movie centers on two characters who sell aluminum siding?
Tin Men.
Tin Men.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw it, but yes.
The Danny DeVito?
Is it? I think it is. Yeah, and like
I think it is.
What color is speaking of, what color is the jewel in Romancing the Stone?
Oh.
Green?
I forgot. Green. We had that one before, didn't we? Green.
It is green because I remember the special effect on it. Yeah. What's the original title of the German movie that centers on the last mission of U-96?
Das Boot.
It's got to be Das Boot, right? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Gotta be. How many times? How many German movies are going to ask about? It's not going to ask about the cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah. The tin drum. What's Zach's profession in 1982's Making Love? He's a big fat pimp. I don't know. I have no idea.
He is a podiatrist.
We will accept that. The answer is medicine. His profession is medicine.
But clearly, podiatrist is the way.
Feel like making.
Why'd you come? The one about the moth that goes to the podiatrist. I love that joke. You know that one Norm Macdonald tells about the moth, and he's like, "My life is blah blah blah." And he goes, "Why'd you gotta go? You should have come to a psychiatrist. Why'd you come here?" And he goes, "The light was on." I love that joke. It's a longer joke. That's a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I love the way Norm tells it.
I love the way Norm does everything.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
What 1986 movie's producers promised to reveal Eddie Murphy's dramatic, sensitive side for the first time?
Harlem, the movie about JoJo Dance. No, that's
Richard Pryor.
That's Richard Pryor.
God.
The Harlem
86.
Nights?
86. Is that Harlem Nights or something?
That would have been Harlem Nights. Might
Golden
be
Child.
That.
No,
can't be would everybody say
it
that
might
about
be Golden Child? I might be Golden Child.
That sounds like the right time, right?
I'm gonna go with Golden Child on that one.
God, it is the Golden Child
because it's meant to be kind of a sweeter movie, isn't it?
Ugh,
that movie sucks.
So. That movie sucks.
Wasn't it a karate movie?
No, but it had like
Karate
Asian mysticism baloney.
Yeah, it had some. So I want the knife, please. Right. That was funny. That part.
I don't remember
what's her name? Charlotte Lewis, I want to say.
Sure, Lewis. Who knows? Lewis. What 1985 movie cast Sean Penn and Timothy Hutton as spies? That is the Falcon and the Snowman. Yeah, Falcon and the Snowman.
Snowman. Billy Snowman.
And that was trivia.
Haka
Hookah. So I was listening to the past shows, and there was a segment where everybody started making fun of me because I said I don't watch anything, but I watch Instagram clips, and you guys made fun of me.
Yeah.
Okay. And?
I know. It hurt me.
I was
out on a walk.
I stand by it.
As the editor of the show, I can tell you what the listeners of the show already know is that you did come back to that and rebutted the very notion in a future for you, but past for the listeners episode.
Do you know what I started watching now?
No.
There's this.
Wait, let me guess. Dogs with pens in their mouths who draw.
You're just being stupid now.
Oh, I'm being stupid.
An Indian guy that slaps monkeys in the face.
No.
A guy who puts monkeys in a box and mails them to people so that he'll send them.
You're not completely
snacks.
Off because I did watch, Monkey Boo, a guy who had a Capuchin monkey, and he would have his listeners, his followers send him
Italian?
No, an Alpecian monkey.
That's the name. It's a Capuchin.
It's Capuchin, isn't it? Capuchin?
I think
you're gonna come at me. That's pretty close. But he would, he would open boxes, and then there was the Indian barber Babu who would give those mystic head massages. Yeah. No, but I found this one guy who has like old. He pulls up clips of old Scottish soccer games, the Scottish national team, and he does the commentary over it, but he has it edited so it sounds like the commentator of the time, but he'll just throw some things in there that it's fucking off.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put a clip, and I'm not going to do the Scottish accent or anything, but it's riveting. I love the shit. I'll put a clip in it.
It sounds great.
No, he does watching?
You're watching a clip from the 1966 World Cup, Scotland versus England, and he's doing the play-by-play, and you hear like the crackling. It sounds like an old recording. But then he'll throw some shit in there that's like, wait a minute, that's not right.
That could be right.
And then it just goes off, and it's
that's fun.
It's hilarious.
A friend and I had an idea for a podcast that we were kind of working on for a little bit, and it's called What the Sport, and it's the idea there is you watch a very weird, totally foreign sport to you.
Oh,
and we're play-by-play guys.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like, we're always brought in last second because the other guys got sick.
Yeah. And we're like sort of the sport.
Hard Scrabble, well-traveled American play-by-play guys who were flown into Thailand to watch this sport, and we don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do play-by-play. Yeah, that's kind of like the idea. And we had one where it was I don't remember what the name of the sport was, but you have a coconut that you're trying to, it's sort of like a precursor to rugby or something, but the coconut is slathered in mustard oil, and the players are slathered in mustard oil, and they got to get it to the other side.
Yeah, like the greased watermelon contest.
Yeah, but it was like a real sport. It's like a traditional old sport in India.
That's amazing.
And we did one episode of it. We did like an episode of it or part of it.
So is it video? Like, are you watching the
exactly?
The
you'd watch the sport. It'd be like a video, and you'd watch the clips from the sport. But we can't. You have to get enough raw footage to make this work, and then a lot of it has to be pre-scripted. You can't really be funny enough to make it work. So it's kind of.
I wonder if you could extend that to include like little league games or something, or just kids goofing off on the playground or something, like some.
Yeah, I don't know.
Random, like kids like playing on the playground, like I'll be Buck Rogers and you be whatever, and we'll and then you're commentating on that or something.
I suppose so.
And then you get to the bonus is that you get to film strangers' kids on the playground. That'll be
the bonus is that we don't have to do it because that's a terrible idea, Tom.
See, it's built in. It's built-in success that you don't have
keep
to
your cards. You just make sure you have your cards ready.
We want because there's a lot of sports out there that you don't really know, like Australian rules football or something like that. I don't know anything about that. Like when I watch that, or let's say we're watching snooker or something. Like I don't understand what they're doing.
Cricket.
I don't get any of it.
Yeah.
Cricket, I don't really understand either. I don't
think anybody does.
I do. If you ever understand, do you understand? You ever seen that Indian sport where it's just two like shirtless men in like a dirt field, and they're just jumping up in the air and slapping each other in the chest, and they're going back and forth, and they're just a crowd of people screaming.
See, that would be a good example.
That'd be a really good
something.
And it's just guys with perfect push broom mustaches just jumping in the air, smacking each other, but it's back and forth. It's like.
See, that he comes back with the Fleischmann's Gambit.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to cover. Now, here he comes. Here comes his approach. Oh, that's a good one.
He connected. He did slap him very hard.
Retaliates in turn. Oh, he's losing steam now.
The only joke I remember was that at some point in this coconut game, a guy went down and it had to be attended to. And I remember I was like, could be an ankle. Then my friend Bryce goes, could be an elbow. And I said, could be malaria. We don't know.
Could be dysentery. There he goes.
Just slapped
grabbing his behind. You were right. It is dysentery. Yep. It's leaking out now.
Yep.
We'd also have jokes about how we'd also have jokes about how they don't have we just got flown in. We've done every sport in the land, It's like we're like Borscht Belt comedians, but the broadcaster version of it. Just you know what I mean? And it's just like, do you have
it's like you're on call.
The tea at the hotel, a little bit weird, or something like that.
Not used to that.
A little loosening
Mike
of the
knows
tummy.
all about this stuff. Yeah. This guy.
Yeah.
How do you do that? You can't even drink a glass of water here. You can't even drink a glass of water in this country.
Well, he's got pills. He's got pills for other countries. He's got Tums for this country.
He's got Tums.
No, I got Cipro for other countries. I'd take Cipro.
You got to get a cocktail, a Cipro Tums cocktail in order to have the right. You have to have the right mix.
Yeah, does the Cipro come in like a chewable?
No, you have to brush your teeth with bottled water. You can't open your mouth in the shower.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna travel that much in my life.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to go there and think about that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to think about how do I get enough bottles of water?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound like fun to me. I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, go to Hawaii. I recommend Hawaii.
Care about that. I want to go, and I hate the way it sounds, and I understand the way it sounds, but I want to go to Europe.
Or you'll eat something.
Think about this sort of.
You're
thing.
like, you're like, that's not very hot. It's a little lukewarm, and then you feel like you feel the stomach, your stomach.
Yeah,
so
I never want to have that feeling ever again for the rest of my life, and I don't care what it takes. I don't care what I have to do.
You can't look at an apple and say I can't eat that because they washed it. I can't because water touched that. I can't have any salad. I can't have.
There's enough to see in the world, enough places to go where you don't have to worry about that, and you're still having a new experience that you don't get here in the States.
That's right, and I'm sure it's miraculous. I'm sure it's wonderful, but I'm not going to do it.
Yeah,
there was at the one. It was a buffet at a nice hotel, and they had the buffet like they have the like the morning salads, like cucumbers, beets, and stuff like that. Yeah. Then there was one that had some little like little beans, and it was like a cold salad, and it had a bunch of it had grubs.
Oh God!
Like cooked grubs mixed in there. So I tried it, but it was like,
I wouldn't. Yeah, I've got nothing against eating grubs, by the way, or something
but
like that.
But not if they're supposed to be eaten. Like if they're, if they're intentional
I'm
grubs.
not doing it in a cold salad. I'm not doing it in a continental breakfast. I'll tell you that.
There's grubs.
I would do grubs at a nice restaurant. I'm not going to sit there and scoop some into my yogurt bowl in the morning.
Right. I remember, Mike, you used to have a guy, one of your earlier trips to India, you had a guy who he was like your wingman. He'd be like,
the doctor.
Don't touch the sandwiches.
He was a surgeon.
Lights out.
Yeah, he would say, don't take. They say, don't take, don't take. No, I was at the school in the, like, outside of Delhi, and it was very rural. And he's like, and we get in there, and they had, like, the headmaster, we're in this little room, and we're about to go, like, in the auditorium where, like, all the parents are and everything, and talk to them. And he had these little finger sandwiches, like these little sandwiches with some vegetables inside of it, like cold vegetables. And he leans over, he goes, don't take the sandwich. And I go, okay. So I push the plate back, and the headmaster just smiled. He's like, he pushes it back. And he goes, don't take the sandwich. So I pushed it back again.
Put the sandwich
back. And then the guy pushed it back to me a little more furious, and the smile left his face, because he was like, "Yeah,
he's like, have a fucking sandwich right
now."
And
he goes, if you eat that sandwich, you will not give that speech.
So I love this guy.
So I pushed it back one more time.
Guardian angel.
And then the two of them started arguing in, like, Gujarati, screaming back and forth at each other. And he's like, bah, 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 bah. He's like, the guy's mad and throwing at him. And I'm, like, starting to shake.
Don't eat that sandwich.
And then it was over, and he just sits back, the guy, and he's like, it's okay now. And I go, it's not okay. The guy hates me. He's angry at me. He goes, they don't understand that you can't eat or drink certain things.
Right.
Why?
Yeah, why wouldn't they understand that?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
Well, in some areas, this was, 10 years ago. Now they do. They're like, you probably shouldn't eat that. Probably,
They call it the Di Maria Initiative. They named it after you. You were the first one.
It was a big, yeah.
Well, a friend of mine and I had a podcast idea called Game Over. And it was like we were in Taiwan and walking around, and we were like trying street food. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't try that. He's like, well, I would. It was like a betting game. Like,
wow,
it's almost like name that tune. Like, I'll take 2 bites of that, and you say, well, go ahead, do it.
One of you gets violently sick each episode
until you
report back every 8 hours or whatever.
And then you say, or you see how far you can take it with street food until it's quote unquote game over.
God,
that sounds great. Absolutely horrendous.
That person actually wins.
Do that at Taste of Chicago.
That would be no problem.
Is Taste of Chicago, is there anything worse than that? I hated that. Did you?
I don't think I've ever gone. I've never gone to it.
I don't understand things like that.
What is it for people who don't know? What is Taste of Chicago?
Yeah, I should say, every year, every summer in Chicago, they have this big kind of street food festival that's down by
Grant Park
there, Grant Park, down sort of town. And it's this big stretch. It's always blazing hot outside.
Yeah.
And then there's, pizza ovens and things.
All stalls, like different restaurants will have stalls there.
But I just don't understand. I don't understand things like this. It's not as though I don't know what food is or have a chance to have different kinds of food whenever I choose to have them. I don't understand. I just don't understand
realize there
what
were
is the
restaurants
draw
in Chicago.
there. They're like, we could go there and there's like all kinds of different food. And you're like, yeah, we could DoorDash any number of different foods right now.
You live in a major metropolitan area.
Yeah, like Giordano's. Giordano's has a stall there. Yeah, but they have a store right over there.
Right. Why am I standing?
Why am I going to go in this?
I could be an air-conditioned restaurant.
And they have
a thing
playing
here called Restaurant Week. And then a lot, like in Oakland, they'll have like all these restaurants. They'll be like, we have a special 3. They'll just do some dumb 3-part tasting where you'll be like, it's $30 and you get an entree and a small appetizer and a small dessert or something like that. But they've chosen it for you, and it's like, it's Restaurant Week, so let's go out to restaurants. And it's like, I base when I go on to restaurants on something else, which is when I feel like going to a restaurant, I go to a restaurant.
Right.
And when I'm feeling like I don't want to cook, let's go to a restaurant. Like, I don't understand what a week of what is it supposed to raise awareness or something? I don't understand it.
I would like to know
if
any
to support restaurants, but
I was going to say, like, I wonder if I would like to hear if any or most restaurants actually do get like a bump in their sales.
I'm sure they do.
Or awareness.
Maybe they do. Okay, well, fair enough. But to me, I would never do that because it's already an option all the time. So it doesn't matter.
I like the street fairs and stuff, like like Oktoberfest and things like that. Like just bring your booth to one of those, and you won't be in a sea of other restaurants. You'll be it'll be more point of use, and you'll be in the spotlight, you as your restaurant. That's my plan. Speaking as someone who doesn't have a restaurant.
Oktoberfest has a kind of a cultural connection. I get the sort of cultural events. Then you feel like you're like, oh, we're experiencing.
But restaurant week, like you just said,
that culture. But
restaurant week, it's like, well, no, I'll just come next week and pay $15 if that's okay with you.
Yeah, and I'll choose what I want to eat.
I don't mind paying a small premium to have a choice in what I get, and B, doing it when I want to do it. That's what the premium is for.
And C, in a chair.
And you don't want to be sitting there with a bunch of yokels saying, "Oh, honey, look, they have gazpacho." Yeah, they have it next week too.
You sound just like a yokel.
Yeah, they have it.
When you say that.
I thought there was a yokel on the show.
Would say that.
Well, I meant yokel, and then like somebody from like the Gold Coast.
Schmo.
Yeah. It's here. They have it next week too.
Oh boy.
Yeah. As long as they have tomatoes and a refrigerator.
That was one of the lines from that. So the guy that does the Scottish commentary, it's like perfect, normal commentary is until they score the goal.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, this sounds real. And then he's like, Scotland scores against Spain. And he's like, that's what we do. We'll deep fry your paella. We'll deep fry your tapas. We'll deep fry your fucking gazpacho soup. You come to Scotland, you're getting battered. And then you're like, okay, this is fake. But it's like, it sucks you in. And it's just...
That's funny.
That
fucking
is.
Gazpacho. Yeah. Oh my God, they haven't.
I've never heard of such a thing. Yeah. Hey, I want to thank our beautiful patrons and wrap up the show.
Mark Bavora.
I've been up and down the stairs getting trivia cards, and I'm just spent. Yeah. So we want to thank our beautiful patrons like Captain America, Mark Campbell, Damanon Garza,
Nathan Shuckman.
Clapton sucks.
Nathan Shuckman, yeah, Clapton sucks. A#1 Duke, Robert Gresham,
the Duke,
that Mother Scratcher, Bill Turner,
Bill Roberts,
and our newest buddy Matt Carson.
Oh yeah, Matt Carson, Mark Campbell, yeah,
You are all better than Eric Clapton. You are all fantastic, and we thank you, and we thank everybody else who's supporting us over there at patreon.com/ditchdiggers. Get on over there and get your bonuses and be part of the experience and part of this family.
It's the Alan Carson's project.
No.
That didn't hit. Okay.
The sun in your eyes.
Some of them they do, like
Damanon
Galactica. That hit.
Damanon Galactica's good.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
But thank you all. Go away now. It's time for us to do other stuff. And you too.
It should have ended already.
We're done. No. We're done. Thank you. Trading Places Minute, the end.
Thank you.
It was a stone groove, my man.
Clapton sucks.